So we're always looking for better darts when we go nerfing, whether it's humans versus zombies, whether it's wars. You're going to be shooting hundreds of darts from your blasters, and you don't want to sit there and worry about every single dart you lose. If you're shooting elite darts or zombie strike darts, you could be losing 30 cents every time you lose one or step on one in competition. However, if you can find some darts that are a little more effective, or maybe close to it in effectiveness when you shoot them for the price. So if you're looking for Koosh, which are about a dime, Rasyshop, which are about 7 or 8 cents on Amazon, you know, you can live with losing a couple of those. But now we have some contenders that are shooting close to those two, but not nearly as expensive, like 5 to 6 cents each. So we have the men gun darts, and I can't remember exactly what they call these guys, but they're both sold by 6 Mile. And we're gonna find out really quick how perfect they are. All right, let's get to the testing. First, the men gun dart out of a modded Sharpfire. 48. I'll show you the range in a moment. Here's the Waffle dart. $49. Now for the Rasyshop Elite knockoff. $51. And now the Koosh. 47. Now, Koosh is kind of worn. This is a slightly modded, just the air restrictor.
We're going to see how that did on range. As you can see, I'm starting the range from the barrel of the blaster, so you can add about a foot to this. So we go 5, 10, 15, 20. These are all firing level from almost sitting position. So we see the Rasyshop dart went 24 feet. Koosh ended up 24 feet. I think it bounced to this point. We have the blue Waffle dart went about 27, and the men gun dart went 29 feet from a Sharpfire. Okay, next.
Okay, firing from a messenger. It is not modified. It's just painted. And I know this is the one I've had people tell me these things shoot in the 80s unmodified. Mine was shooting in the 70s. Maybe I messed with it, but you want to compare the performance from dart to dart rather than what this does versus another messenger. Okay, first of all, Koosh dart from the bottom barrel. 64. Waffle dart, bottom barrel. 66. Men gun dart. 63. Rasyshop dart. 64. A little bit of waffling there towards the end. Let me shoot another one. That looked kind of weird. I'm going to do another Rasyshop dart, see if that waffles the same way the first one did. 65, and kind of went off to the side, but yes, the breeze just picked up. Let's go have a look.
Okay, as we approach the Rasyshop darts, even with that waffling, we're kind of consistent. We're sitting here somewhere around 32 and 35 feet. Continuing. Men gun dart around 47, with Koosh just a couple inches past it. And the blue Waffle dart is all the way up here around 50 feet. Now, I have another men gun, so I may not have picked this one up. So that men gun might have actually gone 56, and I got it wrong. All right.
Okay, next, a Modulus with brand new batteries. We're going to start with Rasyshop this time. Just 3 shots. Full rev for each. 65. 72. 76. I'm only doing 3 shots each. Men gun darts. 69. 66. 76. Now the grouping is amazing in the flywheel blaster. All 3 are directly down the middle, sitting right about the 45-foot range. So while the Rasyshop seem to be similar to a little past that, the little heavier tipped men gun darts are actually going right down the middle. And just on what I've done so far, I'm gonna have to buy another 100 of these. Okay, the Waffle darts. Waffle darts. 3 shots. 72, 68, 69. All right, and just for the heck of it, let's throw some Koosh in. 77, off to the side. These are older Koosh. 72. 78. So while they're shooting harder, they're actually waffling or pushing off to the side. Let's go have a look at it.
Okay, as we move forward, somewhere in the mid-30s is the first Koosh start that waffled off to the side. Remember, those are a little bit older. I didn't get a new pack of these. At 40 feet, possibly 42, we see another Koosh start. And now we see the 3 men gun right here down the middle, which is kind of awesome. We see the blue waffle cone darts kind of skipped off to the side or forward, but are pretty much in line with the men gun except for this one on the right. But considering this is working between 45 and 48 feet down the path, to be that still grouped together is amazing. There's a Rasyshop. And for what I said about Rasyshop, how they carry, yeah, here's a Rasyshop at 55 feet, even though it's a little off to the side. They carry better, and they're a little more accurate than Elites, even though they don't shoot as hard. Sometimes feet per second can lie.
Okay, this will look like a little bit weirder. This is actually filmed later in the day than the rest of my video. Let's just say that my darts weren't shooting too well out of the modified Stryfe. Turns out I hadn't charged in over a month, so it was really weak readings. Also, the Magnum Super Drum, I tried to put the men gun darts in here and it started to crush them. So they're too fat to fit in this thing. So if you're wondering why you don't see those guys, or I had to reshoot this, this is why. Okay, shooting, I'm about 1 or 2 feet down. I'll be on the grass to shoot most of this, but I'll give you some idea of the distance shortly. First, we're gonna try Koosh darts. 88, 106, 91, 99, and of course an error message. 90. Okay, now for the Waffle blue tip darts. Let me fully rep for these. 77, 81, 82, 74, 75. Got one left here. 81. So a little bit heavier. They seem to be dropping, but they are all right down the line. But they're not going to shoot as fast, but they're probably going to be more accurate for your modded stuff. All right, the red men gun darts. Error message. 62, 78, 79, 78, 80. That's it. Now for the elite style or Rasyshop end strike darts. Rasyshop. 73, 74, 82, 82, 80. All right, one dart left. 85. All right, that is the modified Stryfe test. Mostly in the 80s, not that great. But Koosh, one dart went over 100. I could probably charge this guy for a couple more hours to get best, but you get an idea. Koosh is still working the best out of the flywheels. All right, let's go see the range.
So we were sitting probably 2 or 3 feet into the range. So let's take about 2 feet off each of these shots. And you can see the ranges from the side. So the first one is going to be about 30 feet. That is a men gun dart. Koosh. Go from 35 and 40. So remember, take about 2 feet off. So that's about 35 for the 2 blue darts. Actually, this is a Rasyshop dart. Men gun. All this is fairly accurate right down the middle. So it's nice to see it's the same. Waffle dart, Rasyshop, 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 Koosh. Koosh, we're in about the 40s now. I was 45. Let's see, the men gun darts are just past 45 feet on one knee. And there we go. Another waffle, men gun, Rasyshop,
Koosh, we're now in the 50 to 55 foot range. We'll go all the way to here to Rasyshop. This is all off one knee. Firing level. However, one Koosh did go crazy. Ended up about 85 feet down. Maybe just over 80. As you can see, that's where my 70 is. Okay, I feel a little bit better about my Stryfe. I went and put it on the battery charger, and it was down to about a 30% charge. So when I get a full charge on it, I may do a retest with these darts, just with a flywheel blaster for like a minute and let you guys know an update. All right, here is the modded Blood Vein, the Borderlands 2 sniper blaster that was modified by another nerfer for me. And let's see how the men gun darts do in this guy. This thing eats darts alive. So if this thing can handle, or the men gun darts can handle this, we're rocking. Okay, first, red men gun darts. 96. 93. 94. All right, the blue waffle tip darts. 92. 89. 90. So men gun doing better out of the modded Longshot. There's about 3 springs in this guy. Not the strongest springs in the world, but good enough. All right, let's see how they did.
All right, as we go up here, I left a couple darts from previous shoots, so you can ignore these two guys. All right, the 3 shots.
Roughly 46 feet, the first waffle darts. 53 feet, the next waffle dart. And the last waffle dart at about 58. And we see that's where the first dart, men gun dart, and the other 2 around the 64 range. So even though they shot harder, they didn't exactly shoot farther. Actually, one actually went this far, which from about there is just shy of 80 feet, sitting down flat level. So not bad in terms of performance relating from one to the next from a modded Stryfe, although it's not a fully charged modded Stryfe, and a modded Longshot with a couple of springs in it and no air restrictor. So as you can see from the darts, competent. I wouldn't have any problem buying large quantities of these. They didn't jam in the blaster. Now, I didn't exactly shoot hundreds of these to figure it out, but they don't feel cheap. They don't feel the same quality as some of the darts you get, but they're not bad. So Nerf, step your game up. I hope your accuracy strike darts are worth it, because these at 5 to 6 cents are money. All right, guys, thanks for watching.